Hello and welcome as we have returned to Oracle of Seasons Part 8, and we are still in Poison Moth's lair. Now, here's something that they didn't bother to explain to me until later. I can move that trampoline. I'm supposed to move that trampoline. I spent like 2 minutes attempting to do things in that room, and then I just say fuck it, because I didn't realize that I could move the trampoline.
Because it's an unfamiliar game mechanic.
Yes.
Which is a pretty consistent problem throughout this game, is that they keep introducing mechanics without properly explaining what the mechanic is or how it works. They want you to explore your options.
Damn it, P-Hat.
Why is there water in the poison moth's lair?
Well, the poison moth has to drink too.
But I was gonna say, reminds me of an old joke that my dad used to use. Is whenever he had dinner with somebody who doesn't eat that much, he's like, "Well, you must be some kind of moth. You subsist on nothing."
Hold it, moths subsist on things.
Well, yes, but very, very little.
This is true.
Yes. What this particular moth in this dungeon feeds on is your pain and suffering.
Yes. And welcome back to the Troll. You have to set us up platforms.
These guys are like, oh god, Joe, you see this guy? Oh god, hey, I got him. He's going, fuck everything. Oh god. These guys are kind of humorous.
Kind of. I would think that they were more humorous if they weren't thwomps.
They weren't clearly from another Nintendo game.
I mean, they're shaped differently, but they're thwomps. And here is the first trampoline move puzzle.
Yes. Well, there's definitely another room.
Ouch.
Why did they put this trampoline here?
Nope, can't do it now.
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
I do thankfully show off one of my fails here, but it's a fail I am not proud of. It's also a fail that I get to blame on the Rock's Feather, so there's that.
It's always the game's fault at this point.
It's not always the game's fault, but this one is almost entirely the game's fault.
Because, I mean, you and I are both fairly competent players, so the fact that we keep getting tripped up by shit, especially in this game, is probably... Oh, god damn it.
Yes, and that resets the entire room.
And the power of jump cut is your friend.
Yes.
Slimes or not.
Yay, small key. There are very few small keys in this dungeon. I think there's a total of 3.
Oh my god, I think you're right. There are very few small keys in this dungeon. Because everything else is just gauntlets of platforming sections.
And are you ready for the game to troll me out once again, Cloud?
I am totally ready.
Guess where we are?
Where are we?
Just take a guess.
Very beginning of the dungeon.
No. We're in this room again.
Fuck you, game. Well, now that we have the Rock's Feather, there is one part... There's one part of the level that we haven't properly checked yet. Especially this. Oh, cool. Great. I'm so happy to have a shortcut back here.
No, that wasn't the shortcut. That was the way we were supposed to take.
I'm not sure I get it. I'm not sure if I get what the game wants. The game just wants time. It wants lots of my hours.
Well, you can tell it to ask the boss for its own damn hours.
That is a moth's head. So this is definitely the maziest of the dungeons that we've seen so far.
Yeah, but we've only seen 2 other dungeons.
Yes. But this is the maziest.
This is most certainly not the maziest dungeon in the game. Damn it!
You better, at this, mind you, I understand that you don't, oh god, squish. I understand you're not aware that your actual objective is relatively close to the beginning of the dungeon. So, honestly, if you had hit save and quit, you would already be that much closer.
Yes, I would.
But that comes from that comes from having a lot of experience with this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From this point on, the entire game is mostly new to me because I only made it up to Dungeon 3. I didn't finish it during my first playthrough, so...
Which honestly continues to astonish me how you did so well in the later parts of the game. And that's not a statement about you, that's a statement about the game. Because, those walls of omitted information I mentioned in earlier parts, those are gonna come up again, and very, very severely.
Yes. I don't know why I bothered to show off this puzzle again.
Well, probably because your path is very close now. You must kill the chickens.
Alright. If you hit that button, the thing falls apart. So what you're supposed to do is Rock's Feather over it. And here is the mid-boss.
Yay! Alright. I need more life, damn it. This boss is somewhat challenging.
No, this boss is not actually all that challenging, but I did check the owl statue, so...
I wasn't aware that the owl statue would tell you how to do this.
Yes, the owl statue tells you what to do for this boss.
Oh. You know what the problem is you're not sure what these things are.
Yes, but the owl statue would have told me. But I didn't feel like checking with the owl statue, so...
Well, I mean, you could try throwing bombs. You can try hitting them with your seeds.
They're immune to bombs, okay.
Nothing seems to be working.
I think it's at this point that I realized that I might be able to use the Rock's Feather to mirror attack them, but no.
It wouldn't... Another assumption could be like, if I stand in the middle, these guys might hit each other with their blasts. Maybe that's what I have to do.
But no, that's not what you need to do.
No, it is not. Instead, you have to pick them up and throw them out, and then they start...
And then hit them with your sword.
Repeatedly. While avoiding the attacks of the other squid thingies. It's rather annoying during this fight.
Thankfully, they only have like 5 HP each.
Yes.
So.
I think when I recorded this myself, I failed at least several times against this boss. Because it's just, there was a lot of activity. Mind you, it becomes substantially easier once you start killing them, so there aren't as many attacks flying at you, but now you're at half a heart. One left. You must die. Do not hit
there.
You did it!
And I'm at 3.
You did it on your first try!
Now, I would call that a bullshit moment, but it's not, because there is an owl statue that tells you about that.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it's through the gauntlet of conveyor belts and a green barrier guy. I don't want to walk through that.
Conveyor belts.
Unfortunately, now, yeah, you don't need the Pegasus seeds and Rock's Feather to get through there.
Yeah.
You just need a normal jump.
Yeah, because apparently Link...
This part trips me up, though. You ready for another mechanic that we haven't seen yet?
You mean jumping down to have to turn around? Completely? This room looks familiar.
Yes. Jump cut.
It was implied that you took a shortcut.
Yes. This soundtrack sucks.
It does, really. There are only
UP hat.
There are only like 2 or 3 music, dungeon tracks in this game that are actually worth a damn.
I actually like Dungeon 8's track. I do.
Dungeon 8's track is pretty good. I like my two favorites are my three favorites are 5, 6, and 8. Especially like 6 because it's like a fucking it's earwormy as hell.
Oh my god, is there seriously only one? Yeah, there's seriously only one small key in this dungeon.
Let's see. Jesus Christ. Maybe this is why I hate this dungeon so much. It's because a lot of your time is just solving the puzzles that impede your progress.
Fuck you, Moldorm!
Very same puzzles that you have to repeat every time you get a game over. Which is why I also hate this dungeon, because game overs are really frequent.
Fuck you, Moldorm.
Fuck you, Moldorm. I need more pots.
There.
Okay,
No, this is still not the right way, but this is where the owl statue is.
it's a way. Wait, so this guy tells you how to solve the mini-boss?
Yep.
In
water, it is invincible. ... There's your hint.
It's like some kind of... fuck you,
Gasha
seed. God damn it. That was a fuck you, Gasha seed if I've ever seen one.
Yes.
I have no idea. Oh, we're back here.
This is where we're supposed to be.
And now...
We're supposed to be here in order to actually abuse our Rock's Feather.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll never see that mechanic ever again.
No, because normally you can't push the blocks into a pit. I got the boss key. Now we can go immediately to the dungeon bosses and end this fucking disaster. this punishment. This dungeon. Ugh. Thankfully, the mini-boss shortcut takes you pretty close to where the boss room is.
Yep.
This dungeon becomes much more forgiving after you've beaten the mini-boss.
Yeah, because the mini-boss serves as the main hub for the rest of the dungeon.
Provided that you didn't already die a number of times against the mini-boss. Because honestly, the mini-boss in this dungeon is probably one of the most challenging... At the stage that you fight him at, he's one of the most challenging mini-bosses in the game.
Not really, honestly. You can use the Rock's Feather to avoid the projectiles.
Well, yeah, but if you're jumping around everywhere, then you can't grab anybody.
You can grab them pretty early.
Yeah.
And here we have Poison Moth. Ah!
Oh, wow, the namesake is actually the boss.
I hate Poison Moth.
This is a really difficult boss. Once again.
Mind you, I hate him more in Link to the Past, but what you're supposed to do for this fight is you're supposed to get onto the central area and spin attack him when he lands.
Yes.
Now, would you like to know what makes this fight really bullshit? This right here. He has Moldorm's mechanic.
Yes. You have to... and... Poor Link.
Ram your head against the ceiling.
Okay, here we go. Round 2. He has all of his health back.
Yes, he has all of his health back.
Horseshit. Because his attacks are really hard to avoid because it moves so goddamn fast. Let's try this one more time. You have died against the third boss. It's okay. This boss actually is pretty hard. I think Link had to...
I was frustrated.
He had to ruminate on his life choices.
Damn it! I stabbed him instead of spun attack.
Ah, you son of a bitch! You did a shitload of damage to him really quickly.
Yes.
Maybe he'll only take one more hit.
Got him.
Got him. There's the heart container.
And now the game trolls you by thinking you have to do even more of the dungeon.
Well, let's see if you jump down there. If you jump down there, the game doesn't...
And there we go. We got the bright sun.
Yeah.
Why the fuck was Poison Moth in possession of the bright sun?
Because the poison moth was blocking the sun with its poison dust.
Venomoth doesn't. But Venomoth, no, he can't.
Oh yeah, what an obvious joke that was. We could have said it was... Of course it was Venomoth. Could have said it was Venomoth. Venomoth.
Thank you, Demon. I too feel the bright sun, but the powers of darkness do not weaken. Instead, they grow stronger. Demon, I turn to the waterfall in the mountain north of Sunken City. Perhaps the next instance is near there.